What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Miami Lawyer Daddy. Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it like as if anybody's watching this right now, and that's not the point. The point is that in the future, somebody might go back and watch this. In fact, I know they will because I have a vision for the future. And when you build your future the way you want to build it, it's inevitable that people are going to want to come back and see what you were doing along the way to get to where you went to because it turned out so well. So that's the point of this video. I'm on a fitness and health journey now, and it's taken over my life in a good way. Um, because of circumstances, I've had to give up all my other hobbies. Um, and this is the last one that I have left, which is great because it takes a lot of energy to get yourself into really, really good shape at the age of 41 when you've had a lot of ailments, 3 back surgeries, 2 eye surgeries, 2 knee surgeries, addiction, semi-addiction to painkillers from the last back surgery. Check out the first 2 videos that I already have posted about my back surgery recovery for over the last 5 years. And I finally have figured out what feels like to be an extremely sustainable way of life and making progress towards fitness goals and being in shape. Like a lot of people in the fitness community, I grew up very overweight. I see that as a very common recurring trend in the fitness industry with people who are in really, really good shape. Something psychological, obviously, with being bullied or just being ashamed of your body for the first 15, 20 years of your life, and then having a lot of pent up energy and anger or whatever it is towards that area of yourself that you have the ability to dedicate a significant portion of your life to fitness and improving your body. I'm working on some of these things with my therapist, but I do believe that a very significant portion of the reason why people are overweight is because of something psychological. And then on the flip side, a reason that a lot of people get into really, really good shape is also psychological. The mind is amazing, powerful machine. And, you are the way you are, whether you're in amazing shape or terrible shape, you are that way because of the decisions that your mind has made, decisions whether or not to exercise, decisions whether or not to binge eat, decisions whether or not to binge drink, and so on and so forth. So I sit here today having just had my first personal training session a few days ago. I just finally, for the first time in my life, actually started counting calories. And I don't necessarily think that counting calories is like a long-term thing that you have to do, but I do see the reason why it's so effective now. And there's a saying in business, which is now coming back true, which is if you don't measure it, you cannot manage it. And, I think it's very powerful, that idea. So now that I've started to just like a very amateurish way, track my calories, be aware of things, it's starting to really, really make me much more aware of, oh shit, I just put 300 calories of creamer in my coffee because I didn't measure it and I just did it half-ass. And I thought I was doing 50 calories this whole time. That's 250 calories right there, like for example. So if you aren't measuring stuff, you cannot manage stuff. And only until the brain is aware of the numbers that are associated with the behaviors you're doing, it will trick you and you will not make as much progress as you can make. So eyeballing stuff or just guessing is just amateur behavior. So I need to manage stuff in order to get better. And I've already seen a huge improvement in my overall psychology and the way I approach food, because I'm now able to break it down into calories and realize, whoa, if I do X, Y, Z, I'm just going to blow up my diet for the whole week, and my calories are going to be way over, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that's very, very powerful. Like I said, I don't think necessarily that counting calories is the way that you have to do it forever strictly, But once you do it a little bit, you probably accomplish 90% of what's important, which is a high level of awareness. Um, I think it's really important that I got a personal trainer. For now, I'm just doing it twice a week. I mean, I go to the gym 6 times a week, but I'm doing 2 times a week with him for accountability, to make sure I'm using great form, um, talk about meal plans, talk about calories. I don't think I would have started counting my calories if I didn't have a trainer. We did a body scan. We talked about what I'm eating, and he's giving me his 2 cents about all the different food stuff. And yeah, so I don't think that I would have even started counting calories at all if I didn't get that trainer. So I think that was a psychological thing that's already paid huge dividends. So we did a body scan. It was not a DEXA scan. It was just one of those ones where it uses cameras to scan you. So it's not the super most accurate, but it's probably decent. Came back at 24% body fat right now, which I was kind of surprised at because I feel really good, but it's because I was really fat before. Um, and yeah, so right now I've been as high as about 250. I'm 5'11", so I've been as high as 250. I mean, and when I say 250, it was 250 pure fat, probably 50% body fat. I don't know, 45% body fat. This is when I was young too. This is when I was like 18. I'm gonna try and find some pictures of me. I smoked a lot of weed. I got a lot of drive-through. Let's just leave it at that. Um, and then I've fluctuated between 190 and 220 pretty much since then. Um, right now I'm 200 and I'm lifting a lot and I'm starting to feel good. My back still hurts me pretty significantly, but it's definitely better than it felt 6 months ago when I was laying in bed eating the worst food imaginable and eating Percocet every day. So yeah, like I said, I'm making this video because I want there to be some videos of me out there a year from now when I am looking completely different, and my friends or family or they might say, "How'd you do it? You're on steroids," or "What'd you take? You're on Ozempic," and that's fine if you want to take those things. But I'm on a mission to do everything 100% naturally, the right way, to give faith to people that you do not have to take things or do things unnaturally. So slow and steady, just like business, just like life, just like building your relationships, just like building your family. Um, this stuff can be done. It absolutely can be done. Coming from a lifelong chronic fat kid, there's a lot of people probably that were really heavy when they were younger that have convinced themselves that they're big boned and their metabolisms are super slow and that they're broken for life. And I'm sure some of those people might have actual something wrong with them that really hampers them from losing weight. But the very, very big majority of those people that are telling themselves that are just telling themselves a narrative, and they can get out of that if they really want to. I'm hoping even if only one person sees this video and it helps them lose weight, that will be a huge win for me. So, yeah, that's kind of, this is, I guess, a message to people about a year from now that can go back and watch my videos and follow my journey and kind of have hope that you can do it too. I'm 41 years old. I'm an old man. I've had 3 back surgeries. I've been fat boy my entire life. I've never had a lot of strength. I still don't have a lot of strength. I do think I have good genetics, but again, that's something I tell myself. So maybe you could just tell yourself that you have good genetics and it'll play out well for you. Um, yeah, so message to the future people, future self, future viewers, don't don't sell yourself a bad story. Sell yourself a good story and let me motivate you. Stay tuned in and watch the next video. I don't know how long it'll be until I post the next one, but maybe I'll do one every month.